Hey, what's going on YouTube? For those of you that are joining us for the first time, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I do all sorts of different types of do-it-yourself projects. A lot of them have to do with my Tacoma. Last week we did an oil change on my girlfriend's 2018 Maxima. In 2020, I did a video on my DIY tire rotation on my Tacoma. So this week we're going to rotate the tires on my girlfriend's Maxima. For my Tacoma, I swap the fronts to the rear and the rears go straight up. That's how I rotate them. You do however you want, but that's how I do it. And for my girlfriend's Maxima, we're just going front to back because that's how she rotates them. I like to cross them and have them be going in different directions. That gets the most even wear. And when you have a tread pattern that isn't direction dependent, they're not directional tires, that's the best thing to do. So those of you that want to criticize me for doing that, bite me. We're going to get right to it. So the torque wrench I'm using might be a little overkill. This is a really big one. I think this one goes up to, this one goes up to 250 foot-pounds. So it's a really long torque wrench. But the numbers that I looked up online for the 2018 Maxima, I found 80 foot-pounds. I also found 83. So I think if you're in that range, 80 to 83, 85, I think you'd be just fine. I always torque my lug nuts. That comes from working a discount tire. It is a safety and insurance measure to make sure they're not over-tightened, but they're tightened enough. So when you're torquing, you just want to start on, it doesn't matter, any lug nut. You start on any of them, and you go slow, and wait for the click, and then go across. So I started on the top one, now I'm going to the bottom one. And then I go across again, and across one last time, and now I go in a circle. And that's so that you don't miss any. You don't want to just crank them down with the impact because that's how you break things. And then you also can't get them off if you have a flat tire on the side of the road. So that's the best way to do it. And that torques it down evenly so that if the wheel's like not set in place, you want to make sure you're tightening it evenly. Otherwise, you can really crank it on there crooked if you just go in circles the first time. Also, when you're torquing, you don't want to put the full vehicle pressure on the wheels either. You want just enough that the wheels aren't going to turn. Honestly, rotating her tires, that's something that's really easy to do. That's something that you can do at home. Granted, if you buy your tires from a place like Discount Tire, they'll usually do it for free. As far as I know, they still do it for free. If you haven't bought your tires there, they might charge some sort of nominal fee, but I haven't done it in a while, so I don't know how much they charge. But this is something that's easy to do yourself at home. It literally took me about 15 minutes to do this, and I'm having to film the video at the same time. So if you're not filming the video, you could easily do it in 10 minutes. So it's an easy thing to do, and don't be afraid to do it yourself. But make sure you're being safe. Don't crawl underneath the vehicle with a jack. Torque your lug nuts, and have fun. So we'll see you guys on the next one, and we'll catch you later. See ya.